This is Boadu TV. Truth and integrity.
Boadu TV so ne yema mu nyina kwa banfamba so na Otu Darko wo kai say enkwada bi kofa dua so dua eso twa nsuo bi ema last year ema trende pa omampanyi Mahama etwete ye esando ko to Facebook say obamomad edi ho dwuma ewo Adeso constituency no wo Upper West achim hon baby da ebisi na onim so omonye yo omonye ye omonye bridge bia momoye na dia Otu Darko IMC na afi na MC afre se MP afre ona boy manodra wa afre se ai eno mudi ho dwuma ade Otu Darko aye no na mama Mahama Twitter de ise obeye ho dwuma o se oma no mbema Mahama efeli MCs ne DCEs no mo a won so obeye so ye be you with.
Most Ghanaians say country is on right path. Okay, I report about Bontia. Near Echlerano. So you bet do some. I heard the pros and cons, and I don't like say Rebecca said Nina on the right path. There should be some we should point it out. Aha, near Menkuyi to say OSP I see good way and Kuyi who say Anna against 2028. What I say Operation Recover All Loot. Nkuyi sane mane nyina ese ka na twa ban na dwen susu se akronfo na eso modem Minister of State, and I'm happy so your ba me pese me throw just a quick light and obia wa follow to Darko nim say me throw lighter, me throw out of ingenuity. I don't care whether or not I get to know the minister. I don't care whether or not the minister calls me. I don't care. Because sabi ya mami Lordina Mahama kwam you started the ya mami who dance here. We didn't care whether our mother calls us, whether bronya or one friend. We don't care. But the most important thing, ladies and gentlemen, is that adia na mami ni uyeno na ekase ya tusukania ye tra konya bunu so se tire ya se dua samye no ka no kra tire adwuma Lordina Mahama, and obviously, the Lordina Foundation is an envy of society. The same way I am here, ladies and gentlemen, say there is one other woman and several other leaders will be coming. What year Jumanianum, it can say, you throw light on her work. I'll be coming to MPP ni peace factor. Woman SCS or my sign, and so yama. One more equal peace no kwankura momankasa etuenu no was signed by the trimo hia some do secretary Japan pasumje wo party be mo why obura ba me anim sa party na se awie afa na Kufuado be kabrofo mete ye se Kufuado equally di Ghana Commonwealth delegation adan wo ko Bangladesh na obura ko eden ye se Bangladesh for air to abanti na Kufuado Commonwealth observer when no lady dabio na Kufuado no mu ni fie elections na kosen wo bia in elections ya kum ni panwotwe anda na Kufuado said it was one of the most peaceful elections in our country. Such a person equally di why very well no quarantine by. Let me focus on good things. Kind of Oriata, we miss you in Ghana. Second the obeba and me makachre million MMDCEs say o man fa ken Oforiata ma agro omudwini say 2028 o mafa die no mo so sanu krai journalists be can't tell because of appointment mira me catch them say people like Oforiata akronfo no a Ghana no, if we fail to incarcerate these people, that is the downfall of NDC. Nya kwan kwenti ne to abama mu Jack kwano de yepe and Mahama is doing well so far. Abuja is doing well so far. Ghana has now become a construction site. Baby abefa bia ye adwuma fantastic. Ministries na hodro fantastic. Me no ka say because of people like a gold board CEO lawyer Sami Jemfi fantastic man. Eti Ghana ye be refine gold. Akwadanya me no. Nyansa bu akwado no. Nyakopon de ni nyansa ko hye Sami Jemfim I'm as young as this guy is. Sabi ni nim die Emma Ghana ye baba refining gold. It is a gold na ye exporting it raw. Ma abrofo no edif bibi kofa ho na yase akoton ma yabode em. There be ye be okrom hanom. And I'm talking about wisdom, nyansa. People like Tom Oil Refinery, me, Edmond Combat, fantastic man. He was Edmond Combat, time me will go. Now, SRC president. And one of the race so far in the University of Ghana, as far as student leadership is concerned, Edmond Combat, a leader is speaking. I know what I'm talking about as a former national student leader. A leader is speaking. I'm not surprised people like Edmond Combat, change everything about Tor. Minuka say Tor air refining 28,500 barrels per day, and they are seeking to increase it to 45,000 barrels per day, and that was a whole agency in comatose. Now who? Tor was virtually dead. Not Tor was Samampom. Ya pointy. Edmond Combat me bre ya bregu because I feel no be Samampom because of the able assistance of the likes of Mr. Mustafa or deputizing into Oma Consamampum, Oma you tore a free Samampum, Ama tore a timid Jinabrani, and as I told me, I come to that on a scrap, MPP time. The position of Tom come to that on a scrap, but Edmond Combat, Madam Rumenti, you are refining oil in Ghana. Look at the likes of Malik Basintali. Why a Juma Moye? The point is that there are a lot of people, one more year Juma, under this government, and maybe we'll come there. But for now, let me focus on this ministry, and this ministry Juma Bebre. But may any producer say assessment because it is about time. Say yes, say a pet as part of our editorial policy. Ministers, any state agency CEOs are Juma by yen time commerce. Adia yani se unim say obo humodin, but ebia because you do not have media friendship with it. Sabi yen sheda ento kania ento asem so. Ene ewie abusia, I am here to give you an account of a beautiful but intelligent, composed woman. Woba wonim nia woye, woba wonim de, woba wonsin sumu ansana oham, woba kukudru for why a crowd so best from Ghana. And so far, since her appointment, she has lived up to expectation, and creditably, ladies and gentlemen, she has performed. I am referring to none other but Ene, your light has thrown on Honorable Elizabeth Ofosu Ejare Esquire. When him say, Mami Ofosu Ejare is a woman with a calm disposition. Sama follow no. Mami no the day. Mom for the picture and so mami picture. Oh, at day. Mami picture that's way. Fantastic woman. You are not here for. Mami picture that's way. And mami, sabi, mami kasem we neti. We don't care to know you or not, but the job that you are doing, we think is say. We must project you this afternoon. So be it here show ya on fre ya mame lawyer Elizabeth Ofosu Ejare. Say na dwuma no a oye no adru headquarters. Enu nti na hwe ya bona baso yi. Say monim Otu Darko a say mame ya de anya nka me fa nche no. There are ministers in this country a omhum yo betwam because Otu Darko akana dwa kyerem, but me kan wonu kurem. But at the palm mame we ye me sure say we will sweep it under carpet. And maybe for the constraint of time, Kwame, maybe some 1 or 2, 3 be na empenyufo atena say na ye dinkobo. Number one of the major things ya mami Elizabeth. Mr. Oba Facebook ya share no mo hunu mami Elizabeth. Why? Oba share na ye hunu mami na dwuma oye. Ohwe under export performance. Kwame, young focus on non-traditional export, the NT is simple. Under the NTs, what them say, in the first half of 2025, we were able to achieve a 2.5 billion US dollars. 2.5 billion US dollars. And who compare to how much Royal Ofosu Ejare led leadership Ebuaye ma otimi achieve that 2.5 billion. Naturally say it is an increment of about 41.21% from what was achieved in 2024 under the MPP. What you say we have a lot of journalists in this country, but almost all of us are not throwing light on some of these good things of this woman. And I think say kwam we pay. Oh, yen shut down focus on state agencies, ministers are omo ye juma, yen shut down to at least yen your corporate social responsibility no. Yen here to project them, and we are projecting them not because we care to know, but I don't care whether I meet this woman or not. But what I can is say Juma Mami ye will also encourage other ministers to do same. Now what else am I doing for Juma Oboy? Who say what top pressure ma some people? They are also working hard. So that is one of the things ye Mami ya who say ebwapa. Who any growth drivers are bibi say value addition, market diversification, and accelerated export development program. Dia konkan to help the trade industry. Ye mame edano. Unim say kwame, there has been the first ever road shipment of mangoes to Morocco. They see that. But under ye mame Honorable Elizabeth Ofosu Ejare, and there has been first ever shipment of mangoes to Morocco. Then see that Ghanaians exporters actually secure hundreds of millions of dollars in orders at major international trade fairs. Yeah, President, I would take the man for us. Post 2 years. Nebesi na yenyanyan sani bia enye se adwuma. Mo traffic and them send this in our power ntima menka. MPP anke beka. President Mahama shada post besi na yenyanyan sani bia wo befa president asem na se adwuma no. Eti baby on MC ni ho. What kind of joke is this? And all these guys ka President Mahama mamu ho. Wemu krana, wemu na ebe say abamu no. MCs nene. Come on. What is your use as an MC if you cannot take care of the eye of the president? President Mahama, in his wisdom, a signal, a postie, challenge get me the President Mahama postie here. Messi will be a one more President Mahama, Mamu to that making a film. Making a film. Making a film. And not that down on me back about Mehamia Seminole. I have four. And that patriotic journalists against Galamsey, we will set our rules clearly. Say Asasia, yes, CD, say Yedema for responsible cooperative mining. A billion Mugangaria. Say your godfathers of say party who said Nyaya, women to try and small scale mining. Yabaho. Eti Abushage, Abofrano na Afenimian. And Shadia were numb, so come on in this country. Eti President Mahama ehunu ade we no na opposed to ye think he say nyansa ni bi betie no besi na nyansa ni bi antie President Mahama okroma. And so in that community there is an MC, there's a DKOG mo say say as far and all them no was do no ye ka amamu eti de matwaso eti ye hope say ma kwese wo say kufado enlidi enko Bangladesh okoye de ha okoye abatoso ba say kufado ko na me chere no no ani fie no de ne eti hope say mampini kasa the resetting agenda and the Accra reset no the investors beba e kroma na etimi every develop the Ghana we want. Now video here very worrying video now ka say sabi ni nyansani bia okrom ha na me bisa anya me ka o ka sa o maka se medin panyifu atam na me bisa me for asem bisa ne so se ubisa se sabi ni peni nyansani bia okrom ha no na me su me sisidua okay se besi nei no kromo ho ne sabi nyansani bia ni eni krom ho ana aw ye peni aw betimi ejina ne man peni kan and man peni 20 years so etimi every shape ho ana first of all they be make say a nation na so man a emfa education and in health serious no enye o man sisi ewudi ma no. And this is a clear example. A brand here young boy oni nua ekotwa insurance crossing that river. Some video no to o kasa na video that river no
you name who this person would be in the future. Nyame fa samba so across here na sebi oto nsu fa na. Anka one yes. Anka you lose a future prominent person. Oh, Kuma.
At this point, you're saying, no, we say, Odu Diano.
O take much care and sana wa crossi.
Oh, Yehovah.
And Sabi, Mampeni, a whole video, as somebody, and I'm glad, you know, the benefit is that President is a social media, very abreast with social media. And that is a good thing, a woman. Mampeni bia, anka, ono ko social media, kranko, who crashes will be created, transfer, wako tweety. Obe Twitter na ye am mindful from to kwesi o na say mudi pay wo
and now could you
country. But President saw the need to tweet about this unfortunate development that district or municipal anymore. And one would have thought, say, hours after President had tweeted, a sensible leader or a sensible authority in that district or municipal would take up the mantle and say, Mampeni akasadia, then me mampeni anamusini anase miye nyanseni wo kurum hono. I will construct that bridge, not just for the students, but also the community. Nina, esan say, any suku for nkwa ne twa sansuo no. Obo ho okuna fum, if it's a farming community, obi be twa nsuo na sana wakwa fum, obi so be twa nsuo na sana wakona dwuma so.
Mohammed, him and the boss, it's too dangerous. Hey,
you're very dangerous.
And Baba Rufus said the MC at the area should be sacked. It's incompetent.
It's by this time. Mampeni tweeted how many months?
Kwame,
a year.
1 year. Are you serious? Charlie Mumpa Mampeni tweeted,
but let me, I
say a
permanent. Of course. It's the first quarter cool. At the second quarter crack. Nabio, okay. Into Eastern Regional Minister, Eastern Regional Minister.
Of course, we have an Eastern Regional Minister.
My inside information, kakra maybe no bar a bit me a shaping conversation. Saturday, I was citizen show no so I had a chance of interviewing the MP.
Just a quick one, respectfully. But when no man penning tweeting here, they are two Facebook.
I see we have identified the community where young school children have to cross this water body to access school. Earlier today, the MP for Lower West Achim Owen Kwame Frimpong, Frimpong. There's a different one. Owen
Kwame Frimpong.
Okay.
Yeah, we Owen.
So Owen Kwame Frimpong visited the Asuko community and assured them the Eastern Regional Minister will also visit as we work to permanently and urgently resolve the challenge the people and the school children are confronted with.
Okay. Now, only our quest to reset
Ghana includes a determination to remove barriers to education and healthcare across.
So has this place been reset?
Okay. It was an American say on mind the education and health.
Yes.
Any idea for the DDR?
For you know, come and penning.
Okay. So what the Mami Chia were here for?
Very well.
Near more share of Facebook. And he said, American Saturday, led by Kwame Kwachi. In your opportunity, the MP for a year upper West Achimano Kasai, Honorable Emmanuel Dra.
Okay.
Na Ninkomodi or the
Dra constituency no.
MC
Dra constituency no.
Yeah, Dra constituency no. And he the information he gave out and he said right after President Mahama tweet, you know, and 24 Efre, somebody like the late Minister for Defense, Honorable Omanebuama,
okay,
invited him to the office for discussion as to how our meeting or my collaborative.
Okay,
we used to the military, you know,
very well,
wing, you know, to as it were, see how best or meeting my baby at 2 we know so, and then also, no. Otro and Krata who do be brave medical ministry.
Okay.
Now the ministry was he said omo word to him was that as at the time one or the sir ban even though it's coming from the high office, you know.
Okay.
So sikeni at that time, but they will work towards it to say on mu ebehwe na omunya animanimia no maye provisions bi ama wo mu
ministry ben
ministry of course honorable ministry honorable Agboja
and Rose
and Harris
but now we need that can Rose
they say a food bridge there's so
okay
so what you say anti or say according to the honorable Drano or say omo drawings in fact the honorable defense minister
senior I am not interested why are drawings in here find it man Penia 21 year ago
see there's explanation
go and fix the damn bridge man I know you're here uncle fix it I'm worried because Egu Mahama anymore say
Nana meba no wait the drama the explanation doesn't make sense to me.
Why drawing
what is drawing? Do you need an architecture because of the draftsmanship?
Draftsmanship.
Do you need an architecture?
Or do you need somebody who is into Armed Forces have already visited us.
A common bridge.
What do you mean by a common bridge?
No, dog, wait.
Oh, but it's a common bridge.
It's a common bridge.
It's a common bridge.
I will be used to state funds. No, you think that you can get
but it's a common bridge.
No, this is not an individual. No. If why are you getting
emotional? Because one, people that the school children are involved. Why I'm getting emotional is that you, if you are to be the MC in Gasouth, would you wait for government? No. Say wait. Let's say it's happening in the district.
Yes.
If you happen to be a municipal MC for Gasouth, na issue a cinema penny a tweet here. Are you expecting the central government to come as a remedy to this small issue? I would describe this as a small issue.
This is a small issue.
How do you describe this as a small issue?
Dog, can't you, as part of serving the people in Gasouth, deal with this from your coffers?
How am I going to deal with it in my coffers?
What are you talking about?
How? If the assembly has already run its budget, how do you?
It's not about assembly budget.
Now everyone say MC within the presidency.
No,
now person say common fund in
and I'm saying that if the common fund next MC another assembly has overrun its budget here, they have to wait.
The assembly and the MC there has failed completely,
and that's what we should understand.
The man has failed. Because if you say so,
you can't entirely say so.
After 1 year, after 1 year, you are still expecting the central government
after 1 year
to your district.
What's your use as
deal with
MC?
This matter?
After
the
1 year,
man has failed, and immediately. If President Mahama is not aware,
the guy has
now he is aware that the food break that he took his time to tweet, the man has also taken his time to be adamant on the job. He has failed.
This is the first time.
Come and sack the man.
Moka said this is the first time MP's Common Fund a contem. First time
of course.
The Assembly's Common Fund must a contem. And
direct to the assembly.
80% has been allocated directly. I'm at forcing a releasing funds.
Of course.
Minimum can say March first, March second. Me just a third quarter crown our parliament. It is kind of account to me. I'm not
easy to
hold on. Maybe
you can't say that.
I am a student of government. I'm not saying I don't understand the bureaucratic thing of governance. But for a whole year, when this in a very serious,
it's an error.
What are we saying?
It's an error.
You see, Montomobo, because like you said, okay. Well, it's not about this is a whole project here. Idea also more yet to two different districts.
Fantastic.
It's a major project.
So there's nothing like in the interim.
If the
MC in the interim
is not just one way. We understand that any one route.
Okay.
If the MC in the interim,
just a quick one. MC in the enemy who are failing. It's
all in line with the resetting.
Exactly. He touched more on the industrial.
Exactly.
Yeah. I think it's the way forward. It's the way to go.
Of course. At this point, we see President Mahama ohwe na nam otu nyina no a e face into ni nkomodi odi se dia ni legacy sisi no friend no can say ni na member obu ni sisi legacy regime.
Okay, yes.
Enti anamo bia wotu bia no is geared towards say obeja se bibia to
utwasa sapa
said whoever will come after him no we'll just have to get things going near there. Enti yadana say we hope say we know the infasodie
enuntina etoda bi na say BBC sometimes people think that I get too mad and me mamenka say maintain me pebia your time here and I want to me samiti hey nipa ba ko pempo ni wiase obetima kase Otu Darko no problem but no problem no and only no asem you cannot have president be to say John Dramani Mahama after a very long time you struggle to have such a sensible president because in president abedi so one more nyansa eno mo aka we know president we ye nyansa for president we will be a war paper to ho ache and winter so home so bet my baby and for the past 1 year of his reign he has showcased say enye rhetorical nemu we are talking to do it is a woman penny be saying na onim say nipa ba ko ensa enso nyame ni hatenti no obeyi apamfo ayi ministers of state CEOs of government agencies municipal chief executives, mayors, regional ministers, district presidents, DCs near there. Now say BB attachment for a whole year, and I'm referring you to a bridge. Yes, me I can. Well, don't come. I find a big join if I bridge it also because I am next second. Now say president actually on the 9th of February. And Kwame, this 9th of February we must celebrate the 1 year of this video. On the 9th of February, and I'm learning say according to DCs, MCs, MP no, or so we're trying the best possible, but acquire na kopim. And minim say, look, first and foremost, Eastern Regional Minister, please, Mami Awate, you must wake up. And Ukraino, maba on 10 wedding community, and I make boko. Minim Ukra Kenya kra. You must wake up. The other time I came to office, I told you, you must wake up. You must wake up. Because it took Ashanti regional minister to fix the bridge of Kukuom. Kwame, mumpe Kukuom bridge de mame. Baby, mini yake tuwa Shako will be our mention. What do you say? Shako at the Quadri Bob on pay and then penny for a take over. My Ashanti regional minister. I could take care of Kukuom bridge. How different is the Kukuom bridge from this bridge? Yeah, come and my frat on Swemo, and therefore, a friend was joining a Facebook. Yeah, the video not all. President Mahama and Kassan at Twitter. But see, you bet Kayana about Frebia to so no, I feel they Yansan Befi. Why?
And they're crying, say, by this time, could be currency and yeah.
It is hard.
I agree with you, Nana. I agree with you. I mean, president, in fact, the fact that the president of the land repost to such a video, no, I was say we are responsible in your space here. What I say, you should be worried and concerned and say, hey, when the president has reposted this thing, no, let's just say he's drawing somebody's attention to work towards it, and it's unfortunate say 1 year. And nothing really substantially.
Come on.
And like I said, Saturday, he sounded very, very frustrated because, according to him, no, and Namobi also too, even personally as an MP, or tries to obey marshal resources from and Namfoni donors be on more Kasa and Comumbe Sunimo because it's not also a DB out per se. And
it's also because MCs and I say Assembly Common Fund now.
Yes.
Yeah, this time you are trying to
exactly.
This is a capital intensive project.
Exactly.
It is only a chunk of Sikano Kokoye. Ebia not Doma Kujina baby say, and your mom direct say Munye ABC, they went to me. MC is also being careful.
Exactly.
I mean, let us be fair to him.
Exactly.
Regional minister no saying. Mamia what saying, can't she marshal resources to take care of this place? And Honorable Abuja, me presume, but this one, me say if it's under you, but doc say way a foot bridge under you. Say under you there, senior. No way. Me obia wama jo Mahama Juma Kosubia, me no challenge Okruma. You are a fantastic minister. So far, Abuja, you are one of the best ministers. Me and Kasa me top 10 ministers, Abuja. There's no way to make you a film. But for this one, at all max, if indeed is your duty, sir. So what you can for today, we are appealing to you. We are appealing to you, sir. Please get to the aid of these people. How many lower than
low way upper.
The
between lower and upper west achim.
Lower, okay.
And the honorable Owen Kwame Frimpong, and so ewu mukakra. And the honorable Emmanuel Drans who woman. But then say, Ushan Comodina, honorable Drabidi, now say, I didn't a conny homo into only a more affected.
Tell it, yeah, assemblyman Bia Okronoso. Can't we speak to anybody from that town? Come. What my perspective?
Yes.
Yes.
In fact, the member of parliament is Saturday in Ukraine in Casa. No, see, or quay ye, Ewohono Chrono, Guinea. And Koma, he's anticipating, said the people would ask him about that project.
That is an MP, they were pushy.
Oh, he said he's done a lot. In fact, or say in his own words, or a regional minister, because me Bisan. Say what is the regional minister's input in all of this? No, so regional minister no only no one did so. In fact, they had made some inroads, but
but look for a whole year. Doc, Theo, say Obian to a different. It took the president of the land. Theo, exactly. This is even disrespect to John Mahama. Say a whole president. I will say a dear way. A pose threat and danger to the citizens.
Yes.
Now the president took to social media. So I say, I deal with as part of the reset agenda. No be hujuma. Obi ya nyansani, say you take it charge and come up president in frau. Wo nyansa. Ba mu ji post na ho say we a minister now to online adwuma masa. Wo ba fra konya no so. You are not the only wisest minister or Eastern region. What I say? Because ministers and Eastern region until when your opportunity take charge and support your Mahama.
And you see, Nana, the unfortunate some commodity wing and say, you see, any any opportunity to leave, no. Ayana yema commodity no to say they accept you. I say maybe in shedences because the MP was full of praise for the honorable the departed, in fact the late Dr. Manibuama. I say immediately now, President repost 2 years.
And take a charge.
And of frame.
Somebody
Ombra no mundi komo. I say within some few yes. The drawings and everything was done.
Can you imagine?
And of small military phone call. To go and do some visibility.
I rather find a crazy.
And so if somebody like the character of Dr. Manibuama, he's gone.
So the point I will make in is Sanko Manibuama Tiasanki bridge.
Possibly.
But how many ever? A so-called a so-called that's a brown a cow constituency home.
Menelka say me war community no here. So-called is the second biggest community in my constituency.
Is it your constituency?
Yes.
Me patrol minimum say
after the district capital Adeso.
Minimum say on the 9th of February. Omanpeni etwete a so-called kind of say artificial overpass here. Den sui. Na wadama. Me de me ka bi ma wanya yi. Be microphone bi ho no defend o pass o de way adwuma no bebre. Etu eblemu a enye yi. Wo betimi de afam. E de ne de na waya nti a. Enye se me bo ti susu bo se MP a o that constituency.
Oh, I think you've just called at the right time because meno kate me constituency here o hwe me ti hu nyina ayeko me free anapei me kate sort e wo presec Adeso, which is the district capital, that is Presbyterian Senior High. Makokate so, yes, Makokate so that any Juma, the contractor and crowd side dada. Na consultant na we delay and kakra. Yeah, constructed 18 unit classroom block at the Presec Senior High. Presec Senior High, one so Hanka Neme commission renovation of assembly hall and guest dormitory. You may could be so much here, but almost me and Bob some community or baby. Me feel when I make call a schema echo carte sought for the construction of 6 unit classroom block plus 12-seater toilet. Me feel when I must make carte sought or Presby JHS. I know you and Yamia do say me former school. I must make carte sought or for.
Not just how about Juma pa.
Yes, I'm keto. I will do me face to see a nipe guano. Diane ayekoye adwuma nyina ayeba omo ye ma enya eduane ketwa enti sa bridge ya temi eye diminya wokro we minu ya men kan dada the way am ye adwuma wa ha me de ahokekan ye adwuma no bridge na asem ne de me ba I won't hesitate to talk about it.
Okay, so honorable yes, we want to solve this problem once and for all. Who is to blame? Why I said there say a bridge no. The president of the land tweeted as at 9th February last year. Now 9th February, by your celebrating 1 year anniversary. Never seen a year bridge, you know. A minister for Rose Abuja. A honorable Awate, minister for Eastern Region. A MCO promo, and I emphasize one more as member of parliament.
As we speak right now, that it is the road minister that has to give the go ahead for the project to be executed, because all these institutions and stakeholders you have mentioned, we have done our bit on the whole issue. When the issue came and President Twiti me, any regional minister, Satam district chief executive here, into many party chairman and a regional minister and a delegate, every Dr. Manebo Eduardo Boama, Nyamifani Krensi, Osuma. In Kofofi 48 engineering regiment by people team from Fida Road by another team from Namini Asada no shed seen now a shock of running in Dani Butuye. If you are, nothing has happened. I have been there and the people sacked me. Why?
Wow.
Minukase, I followed up to the ministry. I went to now what I'm being told is we need to get your friends and commitment authorization. But the value involved in this, and then it is an emergency. And so, yes, every rule of law must have exception. You see, now I can't go to the community.
It's honorable. Within this process, I actually say for co-ministers, brofu, here. Say for Sadia Mane Brano. Say, abofrebi etum na uwa. What becomes of that bureaucracy? When it's an emergency and we need to save lives.
Nobody is here with me. And the beauty of the whole thing is that as we speak now, this is the time the water level had gone down. By the time we enter March, April, 18 regions, when the water level rises, work becomes difficult for the contractor. But we are sitting down saying we need commitment authorization. When will that authorization be given for us to get to site?
I don't know your day. Commitment authorization here, they are such saying.
And then you see finance minister before they can go ahead and do procurement. I don't know what kind of procurement this will have to go through. When the title of the project is Emergency Construction of Food Bridge at Etioko. And these children, as we speak, they are still in school. Wow, then MP go there. We can't be doing this.
Interpress one more Ayoma said, you know, you many action. Now, ona ya de subone bomb, but also why you never
I've seen the bills of quantities, I've seen the recommendation letters from the feeder road, everything has been done. We are only left with when only God can tell that authorization will be given by the finance minister so that road minister can go ahead and approve the project.
We are promising you on this show. Say, road minister will act. We are promising you on this show.
It has become, I am being embarrassed in the
No, so
this president has not made any statement on this.
Honorable member of parliament. Honorable member.
Yes, sir.
I am saying that we are promising you on this show. Say the minister of rules, if indeed it is his duty, he will act. We are promising you.
Okay.
We will follow it.
Because it got to a time when the media calls me, I don't want to speak to the issue. But I'm also suffering here in the constituency. I am here. I am feeling the heat.
Very well. Thank you.
All right, sir.
Honorable Dra, right? Doc, Makacho is one of the fantastic ministers so far. Abuja.
Yes.
Me, many top 10 ministers of Mahama, Abuja will always be part.
Okay.
Because nukure or juma.
Okay.
But for this one, I say a kind. Because we're intimate juma we are, it takes much from his glory.
Yeah, of course.
Because President Mahama's image is involved. Mahama Nankasa tweeted on the 9th of February. President of the land. President of the land. And MP.
Yes.
And assemblyman. Otu Darko where you John Dramani Mahama. Now look, do you know what it does to the integrity of the president? The president who will be saying, now what tweeted on the 9th of February last year? Now 1 year on. What are you talking about? Oh, bro, me. Look, I think say me shall see yin crofwe di ufia. Me you were so you were Jubilee House. Let me catch you. Program nekasa. What are you talking about? No, Doc. A serious matter. I just listen. A serious matter. Let's go for another. Now, let you. Now, him. And son appointment. Oh, Mama closing remarks.
Closing remarks.
Parting Patobra.
Nana. Yes, I'm coming as I catch you say. Any MP ni kasa over the weekend. And Ohe said, "How didn't come on?" I would say, "Hey, I didn't say." And it's to be expected, say, any other genesis because the baby are no way. Aka sa bureaucracies kaka kinketi ayana government project. You know,
you could see said the MP is frustrated.
Very.
Now MC need the on campaign. At the Nisika Fia we aso wenu. And so bridge.
Honorable man, how to say?
MC need the
MC no. Hey,
but I'm so kroma. Ebia ko DMP no.
What DMP said you didn't come out say?
Well, no.
What oba? As I say, so na the honorable Owen Kwame Frimpong so ono so say empeso ano ne hu komu kakra nti no ye bompa say ya kan wa he die ye hwe nim say mpanifo beti na afi de wo say omo ye bia de boa no ozo omo hia de ben wo Ministry of Finance
yeah
any ade abai juma de na homti Dinana maminja sempeni aba. I
agree, sir. Sanya man na mo kan nyina no eboa. You know, who say we governance and governance no untimi nya bibia kwa. So it's in order if they ask you of those certificates. But ask yourself why certificate of
commencement.
No. What they pass in parliament. They pass under agency.
Okay.
I didn't see na your work procedure.
Akabila.
Akabila. A better than Wakwe Bridge. Akabila. Honor MC Okrumon. No, he should live to the expectation of the name because I know Akabila Fwa. They are very responsible people.
Let's say MP Abi sign it. Say Anamobi and so much to be
Akabila. Beautiful name. Akabila.
Meniaji. Na me wen so aho kakra. Ye ba mu 1 year aba. And bridge ya na mochiri. Bridge a me hu no social media. And na minim say o ma ye hu adwuma kra until say mo de beto ho ma ye nyina ye hu state no bebi akwa kodru. President atwete. Inti minim say mpanimfo ye Roads and Highway Minister. Utimu mo kasa fide kwa chire yi pa mpanimfo bia na mo ka bi wo mu anaso wona ɛyɛ wɔn asɛdeɛ sɛ wɔsɔ mo yɛ ne nyinaa no menim sɛ ɔmo ati Accra FM ɛnɛ awie ya ɔwɔ sɛ ɔmo yɛ ntɛntɛm no ɔmo kɔyɛ bridge no de ma yɛn meka me wa sentiment mu mɛfa so na me de akyea Dr. Franka Mwakohene ɛyɛ the Ashanti Regional Minister
Action Man
Action Man to say the Action Man action so asem number be kan bridge ba ko bi sa Kotokuom bridge na abranti bi fe no Omar Shako ekoyi
na meka no Kotokuom no
Kotokuom
okay
na ohun bridge no e social media no tempa no obo Road and Highway Minister man in fact Road and Highway Minister ba Asante Mantamo ohun bridge no and obo na mane and oba Asante Mantamo within just 1 week no ma plan cry bibia wi so mbe start me no kaso mo wie bridge no de ama eye Kotokuom mo wo ho a omo efa so nyina ai so mutimi fa so kama
ba me mo pesa video no ma
yes me the video no be send them on my phone back no so me charge kakra me the best send them nti yeja de pesa ye mpanimfo no nyina no action ni ehia is it de eni kwan say lamentation no de atwam is say act bible mu lamentation atwam act na say ekoso nti me sere mpanimfo no nyina no mo emwa na enema
but the MPs
yes but I think or points so and one way or the other so nonka or share angle business or bit me on say lobbying there
okay
lobbying there there was so many ways if so the lobby pe impuntu e de buy ho ibu honum kura na we frustrated e bi kura na okoka asem bia na se bi mpreduasa na bia na eno so akwa delay bibi kakra amana ba eja ye nyina achopa nti na okọ parliament so wura honum a ya chiro baby lobbying right uko speaker hono ma uko akọ lobby o se uko na ja uko o se ka wa asem yie na hu ko be for so present hu
but granted in say one kana asem yie at least need the ma president look this should have been treated as an emergency case
well on me
menye sure president nim say yenye menye sure
na me kra me nim on say me ka chiro say nyese me endemo player me kra na me nim nti bi no say mpanifo be on be ye hu adwuma na bibia ye kama oba sentiment mu a me de nka me de bia me ka say ye adwuma ye wa Ashanti region no ye bompa ye say MPP e wa sentiment mu no ebegu enti no ye hu problem bia na na solve so one problem one solution enti Dr. Franka Mwakohene obi eti ne din boni din akoda nyame ne ye say ono wo form ho pin kra to form a wote bibia e be koso Asante Mantam bia no oye ntempa no akwa solve de ama Asante Man enti na ama de enti e boni din e no hwe Ura Mahama so a ono so odwina Asante Man ho what they say yes is obi opa de akokotoko no ndi na bro ene Ura Mahama so ba GM number 1 no in fact ordinary bebre na ba kotoko na mmom mfuturo ntro ne nema bi MPP aban no tutugu eye Asante Mantam ho ene Ghana nyina mutugu omani no e ma Asante Man anhu nema Ura Mahama ye but e call eye opposition no e na MPP ba e na Asante Man hu say say Ura John Dramani Mahama no one nema pa de ma Asante Man o ye nema bebre de ma Asante Man oba nso de obi o rekoto achi da no so ka so be kura wa enye de enye na chinie timinim so obebo ma sa mpuntu ne nkoso Asante Man hia Ghana hia ni nyina is ofa Ghana bibia construction site bibia obefa na ka ho chese trailers nam ho mu ya kwan enema ye nyina ye party ni enema ye pa hwe ni so hu
I don't think am I shock across
yes
o here Juma Abuja
yes.
I mean that plays
yes
a so corner there I think
yes he is doing very very well yeah kasa no so ne abo finance minister abaso
yeah
because any finance minister atom force ya en kasa ne ma we nyina no ka ye hu
that's right
atom force what the name tutu yi and me na me hwe ayibi wo hwe ato baaye no on te say contractors no say sisi anim wote omo kasa wo fom kakra first na under MPP wote contractors ne kasa bebre say akwan ya mode ma yen no ye no mo antua ma yen enti no akwan ya mo se mo sade ma yen se mo antua anya ade abe den ebe ye sane ma ni nyina no ato ba ye no Ejira John Dramani Mama ankasa koka se contractors ye de contractor ma mo se munye big push sika ne eden eda ho ntu wie no be resume certificate a ne etua e de amount en authorization no so boa ise wo ye minister ananso ye CEO bia wan kasa otimi fa penye bibia unless o ko finance minister o koje eye clearance and also okoje akonya free no hansa no why the why enti enema akoye kakra me feel sentiment mu ba de ba ko nso am ba master din say for the past I think 1-2 weeks money o sha cars abakurum pa traffic
so money time
kran post dey na say bobo miniminu ye fifi anopa
I have a number DV no they say DV no bebrem pa and on register cars they say Accord they say Taxon
Corolla
they say CRV
yes.
Corolla
yes
ana ba ku ni etre no there be where salon there no
salon cars
etre no
Benzana Camry
o de ne kam tale
na uni
egukrom
uni de ti ani nyina aba
dabi
and they yatete petrol so aban papa aba and the import duties yatete so amomo in fact meeting aboson kan from penny phone bon president no kasa wasi ne ma bebre ho no mama yeden o matete so engine kura ampo kura no yes and audited yes engine so ate so ni nyina so ate we fuel petrol na MPP time to gallon buru 70 cedis
it's a single
day and the 40 cedis 40 cedis money ye top petrol enti sa na ma ni nyina ye ne ma aban ne baaye no metima ka kire say ye ebo timamfo no nti cars aye krom ma ni nyina obi anya sika me ho na madafo ba ko frɛ me na obi za me say ope kia morning ato and am say na wo de kia morning si masa say wo check fuel so o ka say o fa car o fa boat de akwa adwuma 1 week e ka obebo no so o ka so de tofu lagu ka mu eno no ye so nti so wa nya aban bi odwene mu ho a munya sa ne ma we nyina nti we ni niema yero John Dramani ma me ye okodwoma ya tete niema so we ende ko social media ma menum ikejeti ma menum ma metimi obi timi so camera si nanim no oka we say me kofa ni say first na me ton e bia 20 cedis ende ateso emu 5 kg na 150 ende okuta 60 cedis 70 50 cedis kura no be obenya bi anwa ko ya ko do 1000 ende anwa okuta 400 500 ubenya bi emu bot fence aburo boto ende so atete sane ma we nyina ye museum ba ko bi kwa da mi hu no social media gram museum kwani bi kita o say and then MPP no moto 60 cedis and about 20 cedis also 25 cedis enti we nyina ye niema ye hia enti o say MPP so dey obi a wada no obi a washada so wada no otam no kosi nikanika so kura na o ka se wada onya ne kwa nyi enti MPP for no mo ye say o niema nko yi mimi kura de nke ka me nko a nke nya bibi sei MPP ni bi e bete se o say ti say ramra kasa boaje o say petrol buo den no nke nya MPP pump na yen fa MPP 17 cedis no price no fanto
the miracles mo ko ho
miracles ba ni ahwese miracles be ko 17 cedis no ho anaso be ba 10.9 no ho a
e bi ya 9 o
e bi 9 yes 9.9
goodness zen star oil
9.97 9.9
even goil 9.9
first time o won say e friends goil anyway mu o hu bi da say we de ne ba na say as akwa banta bi o mu nyina mu omo kire say
yes na say nkra the CEO of Star Oil kra say ankasa
MP
floor wa enyi free okra na ne mungamu ye nyina
yes mungamu ni ehwe bi
be say come ko ma ton 2
yes and change so na goal so man goal because say at least also ultimate so back be 9.8 and I say because a floor price no 9.8 also so this man and brass about I think say e niema say nya ban papa na aba unhu sa niema we nyina enti e boy John Dramani Mahama abaso in fact teachers for nurses for doctors obi bi otigana bia no one way or the other no one han kakra me ma me no mo a se bi mpedua so mo ko kejeti o mo ko dwom ko di dwaba ni nyina no o mo wan han o mo de oto enne yeto de oto nsusu no same thing enne okopa busia kra obanga hwe interest rate so ate nti me ma me no onya ko bank ho no ma okopa busia na dadwini bia na no so and the bondholders omo da because omo nim say Yewra John Dramani Mahama on fa ne san be den embeto omo sikamu nti niema aja aban ne ye ne de in fact when was the last time in fact me kai kra edumre bi mo kire man fo kra ko strike okay
na ehu pa
omo say sika bi e wo say aban de am covid sika bi ne san ma ne ma bi enema break so dum so and the dum so ye ka dum so a na je say uni MPP ni contractives no ka dum so pe no aka se ko anu tum because uko first no nya betena sepe yewura John Mahama de dum so abagana as a dum so ne ye kurikuri ene yewura Mahama de free ball baaye but dum so ne ye problems are accumulate agu honom ena ma abe result ye say de nya light na ekokora na ekọ na chance na ba ba ono no baaye no wona de niema agu akwa mu GM number 1 a MPP ba o mantima anya hwe yewura Mahama sa baaye number 2 hwe sa one city na dey to liter of fuel so and then make maybe so senka one city no senka any liter of fuel so can there fuel liter is saying
8.7 and 8.9
which is even far better yes far better than MPP for the no
it even says here crowd you better be class here 2 cities
oh
eh so you 2 cities come na some na make oh na say 2 cities be for 11
in fact you see am no can say
one city
when you look at the floor capping the floor level capping Ghana for doesn't even pay again
yes
because
9.8 yeah
so 9.8 near to fuel no 9.9
9.9
you are not paying
you are not paying you are right
technically yes I agree with you
amamu we dey chale radin sa wo
serious o ena ni nyina achi no covid levy e wo hifa na me kai ka bi omu yiye eye tuxin bi ena omu yiye in fact omu yi no last year me share covid levy nko na e wo ma it was about 2000 plus
just
covid levy 2000 plus na fumigation levy nyina o minim se ka de se me say anyway nti sane ma nyina free mu me no ka say betting tax 10% ena mabunu hwe wonim say 2024 about 2 million Ghana mabunu ebi nya adwuma nya ebi nko school da 2 million no omunya adwuma nya ekom di omo ni hwe na eja babunu no susu no nim say adwuma maaye eja bet kakra eja obesteki no pe kakra no alaji bomia se da bi iru akofo do se da bi MPP mu se da bi na mo de 10% so bet magic kakra oti ase uchiri kwokwa awudi ni mma eja omo angaza kura ba be ka kire se ade a nyankopon onye den empe na ade a nyamempe de osa akwaji bi sa ade aye den so sa ne ma no afifiri mu ama eja mehwe de we ane ma se kona Ghana we ye ko right nti we ena ayi for asamra mo kan
ye be bra me person me jo no so ne quick introduction na but on the 2 cities na me ka se enfan so na ka se o dwen Ghana for nti anka enye no se ne atia no Unia Hussein Amin Abaka, I'll say, we will pay, don't worry. Yes.
Ujina tour.
Yes.
No numdia, what the tour no yama. Now who knows some faswa. And fa on how much a wood.
That's right.
Ye catch it as he into us at one. Na can ye in us. Ampani ampa. Nana, no correct. Ye shall see ye to at one. Na one digit tuono na on the tuono ye tuono ho adwuma no
omundi tuono kwa
omundi tuono enti ye de tuono ye adwuma wase ye de tuono eyo eni ye tua tuono ogun tuoto ntokuom ena on ye adwuma na nka ne agina so enti na emfa ho ne adwene se oto ni ti se oto no to ni nyina ye blog enti ye da nyankopo ase afisi apansem kese pa alhamdulillah nana die yesi Emmanuel die awurade nyankopon ode o man kurun Ghana ababedoni ebi mu feel say don mani mama be som ne koto am na kunkuron ebi mu feel say do mama ye ne se die Joseph nuano ye no ye say o mama ni mo be gu ase ye say nia owa komapa owa dwempa na owo dode ma ne man no oye na obonya medin a die nyankopon beka se enye ho no eno na ye ho kremofo se kun fa ye kun nyame ka se enye ho a na ye ho alhamdulillah won mu agbo ba omi agina apaso ka kire ye se wo wura Mahama na be di akonwa anka petrol 1 liter be ko 30 cedi no obi nkan kire papa ba omi ama me se ye 9 cedis alhamdulillah miracle Boadu ka se Mahama na tiso a dollar be ko 17 to 30 cedis no mo kan kire miracle Boadu se na dollar ye 10 cedis alhamdulillah MPP before mo gina mo tiso ka se krom ha ya to aba ma niema so achepen na Mahama be ye the same thing e be sa kura kosoro Mon country must say iron rods 95 million no, and now about 72 million. Alhamdulillah, more 1.5 kg no, and there's some more no about 60 Ghana cedis. Alhamdulillah, and young quantum man no more go for to cheer cost strike. One month by BM because I want gallon no 1,440 million no, and I 6 million 5 million. Alhamdulillah. Enkwara na sebi afia so yenko suapon hodo lego kwame tech ni ade omunya sika nkwa no and the first year free senior free school di wo ko bi alhamdulillah obubua sebi otede bo won ka bi nse yade people living with disability and ko de omu da so aka omutiri ni buafo Mahama say no omu go university be free from first year to final year any certificate this year bankrata any adwumanya bi didi mabusu bindi and omu ko bi alhamdulillah and na capitation grant no na bi muntimi ntua eti ye ko school mu a ubako na se primary school bi ne chance ya pa headmaster so to wa be and na capitation grant ya training na alhamdulillah. And now, seven school feeding program na something pesos no and then 2 more yes that trading alhamdulillah free senior school I dey campaign say Mahama ba begunu na oni adwimpa onwene Ghana fo onwene oni bie ho and then Mahama wangunu o wasasiesie nu a one man reliable source of funding enkwesi say wiase awie beba Ghana free senior high school abrebi ebenya duane ama mofradi abrebi ebenya sika ma mubuku abrebi ebenya sika to gina nkania abrebi free senior high be gina nazo alhamdulillah tama oil refinery egrofobia no brodi wa wudi adomato so don komi $21 million momato no and it has not ya ba ya anton ya siesie no mara fa ntuma pafra are making profit of almost 25 million and ya sha sie no ya fongo tama oil refinery under the sterling leadership of yenua lawyer Edmond Combat alhamdulillah atofos ye untumi nya economy ye atofos mba no onfa manga sika nkumo bia prudent management of the economy keke and na kakra swati alhamdulillah in 2024 abanse say body won ni mama monti 850,000 Ghanaians were pushed under the poverty line and the Ghana statistical so say papa momo power 20 at the third quarter of 2025 now Mahama say pa I Ghana for 360,000 after poverty line alhamdulillah masa alhamdulillah ya de nyankopon ase ele nipa nyankopon ya essential nyame won si mass asisu me finance minister nyame won si bass asisu me gold board CEO what the final do bass amje fiso no aye wonders nyame won si bass asisu me education minister what the final baharu na drisu so no aye wonders Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala won si bass asisu e me ya Asante regional minister nkogu obi party e man 38%. What the before Dr. Mako Hineso? Nankupo won Simbas as we so and Ghana Foreign Affairs Minister. In less than 1 year, how many countries does Ghana have access to visa free to travel to? And they are Crophobia Timia so many years, and they are Timia. It's Nankupo will not come here and become the Minister of Lands and Natural Resources. The whole world. Global open off leg lines to timber sustainable sources of timber to the EU market, Indonesia. The second country, Ghana, Ghana. It's under the sterling leadership of Orua, Emmanuel Amakofibo. Alhamdulillah.
Fantastic man.
Ghana, Hana, and Obia to confer Babia, no bank line. Obeyen na sase on kratasem obi atukwa sentiment ma akoma dan sekyera from place edura no obakuma se ba sase on kratasem under the sterling leadership of Uru Amakofibua decentralization of the land commission land administration and land services meaning say we have introduced 90 new districts alhamdulillah 90 new districts alhamdulillah Ghana nkurobia enka na ye kwaye nyina no ka rebels ajaboso anna Ghana ya under President Mahama na 9 forest ya forest commission kasa ko nemu under ku forest red zone forest because nipa womu ya mimfo nipa womu ya awudifo nipa womu kutatuo kuta akode under President the sterling leadership of President Mahama Urama Kofiwa under 1 year all those 9 red zone no go forest reserve have been repossessed to the people of Ghana. Alhamdulillah. Pra no ana yese chocolate no and then yati alhamdulillah. River Manzule no ana potono and then yati alhamdulillah. River Ura no wa chima kropono and then yati alhamdulillah. Me kandia se ojidi ni bia nkura se de yabobo so nyina no atinwanya oje anya mpeja it has become better de aka nyina no insha Allah ni se de oni gidie abeyi enunti wo Upper West Akim mo bridge asemu a mampani ankasa posu ye no ache a emui munya hotoso nana se obi yawo no ato amenam no anyini no obi yawo na to sie so amena nyini no wo mu nyini nyepe bridge ya wo hodada na mfom so aba ho ne ye kosiesie ne bridge akura ni ho afa na ye hunu ne ye kwakwa bibi afa ho no ho hihye nyepe. I understand the pain, the frustration of the MP and the people of the area. Me as communicator, government communicator, I understand and Mgwasi between your brain mampani for no ankasa highlighting the problem over 1 year yenya solution. But BGD me say assembly esaf epono assembly safwa ebi assembly pono ebi kura na mpanifu adwen ne omohihye mu no yetimi nya bridge kwantem kura ama manfo what che mafuru bridge nko enti kura ade yenye mfa ni nyina nka ho wonim se kurom ha eyakọ homa sika ade bi wo a based on ne bo no ni nyina wose yehwe enu nti ya kan no yesi ba bi otomfo bo pam no na ho ne hia no na ba bi awutie Minister of Roads wonte ho babi awutie finance minister nya ha no te babi awutie ya kwa Mahama nya ha no te enu nti ayese dam to ya yegina soro ye hunu musin won mo te ho enti ya kan sei no akoye so wo na etwa san na yegina chire
de be koso aka
ya kan sa no ye kan no with malice ya kan with akumapa se ye na ye yi a ya nkasa ye de ye man ene ye chichire no enti minim se wa kan no mpedifo de ose ebeye oyo commencement certificate hihye ya oru Mahama de ba ye se beboa penise mi yenye ne se kane no kane de no anye yie se Boadu timiti krom ha na ne baja nkura ma no onam epenti bridge ho onu atimi fa ne pem no wafa nipa adwuma mba nipa ba 30 in the name of the country wale no wafa kano for that timishia na basia ye de about $13 million kokra ba no aye ambulances no no mo kwa de about 38.9 million akokra ho spare parts. You say your two kotokombo akohoma no so onim de ekodi a onu na be kire dodo ayento esa so won taku na ba so a sempo na ba so na sika nse botom the president Mahama say so be fa ni pa adwumam so kwakoye ade bi o Ghana dim so far as Ghana na betua ho kade di kan ko oman ni nyina foto sanfo ho me pese me ko fa ni pa duenu a Ghana dim no ko adwuma ho Accra FM bosu bi ebetua obi aka ebia mpeso anu aduasa afi no ye be hia sika sei ye mfa omo ye be nya sika tua na ye gya atemfo fanjame na fotosanfo agina so ahwe ni afa me pese ye koyi kwan kilometer no aduasa sika da so ne ye sidi no aduanan ye koyi kwan no ye fa madwuma ni nkoyi ye be nya sika tua na ye nya sika ntua ni akwakoye eba ne saa tambia aban no nim eka dodo a ode no ye nsiseye a onim sika dodo ohia eno na aboa ma nei obi antimi amfa ne pemu nya bibia enyema ko yo so sa commencement authorization de eyade a ese na efata o tie nyina ye bo aban na baso ade ba ko a amanfo se cars adozo okrom traffic enyema miensa aban papa ba ma patro no bo akofom wonu a omde omka share garage yi ka na pie omi pie yen so aban so ye akwan tempo hodo atwa ye hu nyina ahia enti eno akasa so sa wonu slow motion traffic.
That's right.
Enti niema miensa na akanfu aso ɛyɛ den ya said the mampani di kan che pa buy no was for the next 2 years Ghana from fancha ban and you be slow in terms of yana mutu kakra because every aspect of our country is going to be a construction zone. Papa so pa o ma so na otu e ni na no mo de eni ye yomu a tie so aban na sene na de oye na nye ye twato okura eye na no adade bi sikrom ha ye say artificial shortage of buses na ma men kan wo fidi kesi so pray nye pray fa krofo bi asase ye kukuo mu meeting mokwa enyema no mamonte so lọ́nà no kura be ya mo park wo fie kakra mo nkọje price ensi agie mo ntete Ghana fo ne ehunu se aban no nyama wokan wasan nyina ya artificial anya de ho eni training nan nipa ne bi ayo mo hu hwe otiri hwe oche se Ghana be ye o mampani ma apenso de a se Ghana be ye o NDC apenso de a ene e be ko gold ye nkokona nti some are succumbing to that evil agenda by some faceless cowards calling themselves politicians. Mr. Yewura, Transport Minister. And I know who they been fe. Ministry of Interior. Any Ministry of Education at the Omunsa say and Tiasia Pamso. I say and then school at Arekura they come yankwara wo school muno. Prison for them kopam. Which is memorandum of understanding no Ministry of Education ni Ministry of Transport betima sign now for instance you see class members say what Greater Accra region in Amra you know what's a memorandum of understanding by 3 o'clock Wankwalana post school no every senior high and releasing the school bus Ministry of Transport will fuel it whatever process e be ban e be school ni bi Accra Beko Ministry of Transport account.
Good idea.
Confess. Free cycle. Eko sia ko Madina ko Aburi. All senior high schools e wo honom no. Buses no emfa nipa e wo honko. Free eko La Paz ya ko Ablekuma. Omfo omko. Eko Amasamai senior high school e wo honko. Eko Kasua mfo omko. Eko Tema mfo omko. One more do muka sifie to cause artificial shortage of buses. One muka beka them, and they will be forced to bring the cars out. Yanchichire mine, yanchichire manuku, yanchichire mine, yanchichire candidate, yanchichire mine, yanchichire nipa bako. Sansi yene ye ya.
Very well. His name is Kabore. Okasa Emma, Minister for Lands and Natural Resources. Papa Emmanuel Ama Kofi Bua. Early on, Ote Binia Hussein Ibrahim, and also Kasama Asante Regional Minister Dr. Amwa Kohene. I'll come back to them, but we've just been joined by a Deputy Director of Elections, NDC, Madigribu is here. But Wood Eduji sends this message. I say, greetings, bro. Wow, I've been waiting for this day to see Junior Sami in the house. Please extend my respect and greetings to him and ask him to keep on the good works. Rabbi Musa Emma Kabori fans pa Boachi Jan Kwaku Osina no too, you're doing a good job, thank you. My regards to Comrade Kabori and Hussein. Samuel Odutel say where's the callers or money a champion anyways minimum do but and I won't find Samson Balen also my only problem with this government is oral. The AG must step up. I know the young problem. Me brofo be catch them be amentias. That's also my problem. Ma dia bahai obe camp brofo to convince me my problem. He can't take it away from me. We can crush him anymore. Drown him from Wavake or say now who say Wavake 7 can just say hey 81 year the whole project NDC say to my was a cuckoo the Kurundini say oh now do you want to don't even mind him or yeah MPP ni mapa no
se ka se bo hanum se ade be ni nyina so hanum
it would the emphasis
na mo bridge assembly and I'm for bridge assembly.
That is it. So I'll come back. There are a lot of messages there. Wavake Airport in Ashanti region was built by MPP. But I'll come back to both of you. But many senior HR some brief interview. I'm told say at this moment the new phone doors. So we're heading in Amai. Honorable Madi Akwaba. And they focus here. I was Swiss.
I also is in fact me who say Kabore name senior about me say Argentina.
Oh, there is a specific call. I agree. That's right. That's right.
I thought that you would have allowed it.
Oh, Mukra time no so.
But about to say what frail Christmas time.
Oh, I also East in common every day. Off.
Yeah, open for Christmas. I didn't miss call. I don't know to phone soccer and then be at
Baba before you say name
Christmas phone call.
Baba wonderful minister. Fantastic man. Fantastic man. At least me chia no answer your question. In
fact, Kabore see they've changing the dynamics of the politics that here. In fact, it's motivating the youth. This time around, we say facing the young ones and promote to the NDC agenda. I did back where I feel when say this time I'm not waiting for election year to tell our story. That's
right.
See, and it is helping us a lot, and kudos to the work that you are doing. Yes, so Google said it here. We're managing.
They say I know your intelligence work.
Oh, David.
Grounds, no.
Once a fake party in Hong Kong, you can't get old.
So, normal saying you peace pact.
A friend say, as Miranda be now. In fact, I want to meet here. The telenovela here and we ain't. A telenovela, Michelle.
Telenovela na here. MPP peace pact.
Once a more telenovela piano. A Jana Munefe. Outside in so I was watching the videos and thinking about the people who are acting the film.
My God.
I don't know if I'm sure. Echo we and Mika say, and now do you know because I need peace pack. I want to 2 4 years. I was no boy.
What vacation sort you? What's the chairman?
Only me and Yakono. Ejiness. What very so to Mamintia for you have started internal elections.
That's right.
I was to East elections. East elections, and for us as a party, primaries no a key my sin election ankasa. Primaries no a key. Elections no kwadia. We are not say we are taking it for granted, but it's not so difficult like the primaries. In the party I say 24th of this month, which is Saturday, there will be a nomination. I'm a person of contest election performance. We are not preventing anybody. You know, being Casase, we go and I say we won't go. So we contest election performance to 5,000.
Okay.
7 a.m. to 5 p.m. on Saturday.
Okay.
We pick forms. So your bar and I say disabled over to 50%, and I'm going to your full fence. But I'll be filing forms on 27th. Now with the 40,000 Ghana cedis. So at your bank of a file nomination. That is Tuesday.
That is we are disabled and now your bar.
Yeah, you have 20% of the 40,000. That's 20,000.
Now when you're movie,
when you be 40,000 cedis for a filing fee. And this is a fee for the last 2022. And it's a fee.
So let me understand. Wow, open a from the 5,000 and the across board will be here.
Because
name over file here. Now you're disabled and now your bar.
Over 20,000.
Okay, you didn't say that. You said 40,000.
50% of the 40,000.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
So I didn't get it.
Yes. Then on Wednesday, you be vetting. Vetting is a 1 day. You be so 1 full day at the vetting.
Someone also.
Oh, I have 20. Yeah, 19 candidates vetting over Tamale Central. It will be a 1 day.
Okay.
A party for. In fact, I don't believe you say. Even though party I a condo and now do on the contest they say. So it's a card for the next 4 years. So it doesn't qualify this time around. So Tinima. If you're a person who from party condo, but you will not come to the same pass during the event. So those who pick the nomination would believe say they understand and qualify to contest. 7th February, now I got to a bar for primaries to select the candidates for the party. the crucial area a delegate list never use. And this is why we are telling the other aspirants and the people in the constituency. A year 2022 delegate list never use.
Okay.
The editor about you constituency executives.
Okay.
The editor about you flag bearer. The editor about you parliamentary candidates in 2022.
Okay.
And no one ever used to say.
Okay.
So we are not expecting 100%.
Okay.
Because yes, sir, the way free mo, and the way to coin from the register.
Okay.
Yeah, no. 2, before the 2024 elections, you secretly some polling stations to be so East. Parties selected some people to manage those polling stations. Those people are not qualified to vote. These are things that we want people to understand. But that's for elections, we a young transparency open. Or we contest election, young prevent will be and a picket form at a regional office. You will submit at the regional office and then file and the vetting in the regional office. Within this next week, we are processing. Now we are now to face such challenging MPP at Tuamaye. Say, Omobe contesting Ayawasu East by election to prove to us, say, Yanti Petroso, Yanti Hajiso. Almost because me who Brian Champa with the filling station in the convoy out of fuel at 10 cities, 1 person at one filling station. What to me in an interview? Say, I buy a corner, say, was it be BACB and AI? Then I come to sit back and ask, say, Sebi. I do know, I'm a farmer, no more check out you one. Because of what I so. What to say AI? What I say. So we are going to test this rating.
So sad.
We are going to test this rating in the Ayawasu East election. We are testing back home at Akwetia on the Galamsey and mining issues. The people of Akwetia gave us the rating for the elections. And the Otu Ayawasu East more of our primaries are the best starting the process at the regional office. I know say this time I'll follow.
That's right.
Mama won't say own time friend because I was so in the area. Nanka Pandaya, but now the day beside me say they share what him be. But it's going to be election that the party is open to everybody. Yeah. At it is a month for say register come as register no be. We be catch us no one. The register, we have secured the register already. We were headquarters. I'm a general secretary. I endorse that for register. On the election day, register will be used. So, the general secretary signature end so no, we are not accepting it. Okay. What
that is a way no a foregone conclusion. Say NDC. Sit into no,
yes, a seat, but also midterm elections is for bragging rights. Okay. Our performance will show the rating of the government. Okay. So we'll work towards it, especially when the MPP. We also want to put the MPP where it belongs. Okay. For 2028, because this election should determine when MPP stand for 2028. Okay. Because they will finish their primaries 31st January. Yes. Then now the candidate will come and test his post in Ayawasu East. Okay. But I can show you. A woman at 20-something%.
Now, when percentage is any amount.
Oh, yanko.
Senior we any big challenge.
Oh, that's
you can confirm, say.
The winner of the election.
No, not just winning.
No, we are
so
winning.
It's obvious. The impact, the statement.
Making statements in the constituency. Until Otu, she said there are two Mahama party, on the Ayawasu East. I don't think that we have a much to do.
But I am passing Baba Jamaica.
The NDC headquarters and the regional office, any social media. So. Until you name on contest. Okay. Until you pay 5,000 Ghana cedis. Pit form. Then we can say, okay. But as at now, they mean say Otu contested, meaning say Kabore contested, meaning say Hussein contested. And until you pick nomination form.
Who say you are part of
that is even one. Until you file. Then file. Then them say, oh, Wampa. a month ready from the contest election. See, these are the issue, and there will not be a proxy voting. So there will not be primaries. Delegates. Proxy voting.
Honorable, let me take your quick idea on this, and this quite pedestrian from the okay, but don't you agree with the people like us? You share opinions, say, and as part of the constitutional review strategies, and Kianya say, so be what MPP na or MP na uwa. We should save the country the stress and resources. Young for being free MPP. Not only the honest spy 10 of the person. Ubi when this they say Honorable Mahama, right? His or the papa I was wouldn't we NASA, yes. Now Ankia fa NDC by constitution, not what we the honest spy 10. Because not just you could 10 a year, or mind Baboka 10.
It's something that we are considering. Everybody is looking at it. Apart from say rerun, but by elections, we are all looking at it.
Where's this coming?
But you see,
both party and
this time
the
around,
country
at this level because we are doing super majority, and a useless minority.
Okay, useless count.
Oh, useless.
It's a super majority and versus useless minority.
Oh,
but don't Kroma.
Maybe I could do no answer. I'm trying to say.
I hadn't hear me. Useless minority versus super majority.
Yes.
Fly and hear me.
A month for a for say debut. I buy not to look at that.
Okay.
But it will also okay say 137.
That's right.
Then now somebody now need majority. How will you argue on this issue? Because majority is also key in parliamentary activities.
That's right.
So I think
that's right.
We'll get to those areas. But for now, this is how we are going.
That's right.
It's going to be a peaceful election. We are assuring Ghanaians.
That's right.
It's going to be a peaceful election, especially when it is 15 days of Ramadan. When Ramadan, yeah, started Ramadan, 15th day, no never to and the Nima being the Muslim-dominated area, I believe say a better.
We pray so.
We
pray so because sometimes politics they go for refi say, "Oh my fast."
What that is say, after that election, I feel they're coming to contest for their internal elections.
Okay.
MPPs going to contest. If they come to campaign for their internal election, we'll help them to win. So I catch it out. So, so buga back. Tapas a friend say. I could tell you for 5 years, and that's what with the popular. Until Ubas and Faraton will deal with you on that issues, but it will be a peaceful election.
For last words or no?
Oh, last words, and he said, I want to plead with people of Yawasu East. It's about NDC. At the end of the day, I couldn't be winning. It might not be your candidate, or it's your candidate. So, candidate no winner, you rule. Say no candidate ya so a men kase anya me candidacy enya me buefu today krapa wo be kase buefu ndi buefu no you might be a bit the candidate of the party in the future because some of the MPs ever areas one na no they never thought there would be MPs in the area. So the youth in the area, the elders in the area, and whom say it's about the party. When it comes to by elections, it's more of the party than talking about the individual interest in the area. In the best realm, bro, these elections.
Na my imagine say me Mr. question you. Enti say nyansa de amoye. Montimi chi munua no MP before enter na mo fa nyansa enguro mutim say. Asumdue ana ye de build the party.
So we use template, old template be. Yeah, Tom book no.
And I'm say egu.
Now are you expecting MPP to survive after this wasting our time?
Ebegu. That's in the begu.
Tebio, me say wasting our time. Oh yeah, the papa crap on one price say.
Oh no, nana or how keke. As I'm just will be told the son.
Inshallah.
Inti Otu Darko.
So that's it. The Mahdi Muhammad Gabriel. Na osi brunya no osi that's bro menu.
Me say kabori minimum no.
Na binye kabori asem ye kabori de ni ewi. David kabori ewi.
Unyo misko.
Misko. Ana me so man return me who so was sending me what friend brunya mu na me say you are not return your call. So I did not return.
I was sending some text message, you know. Because I won't be answering.
Okay, Honorable Madi Mohamed Gabriel, Deputy Director, Elections of NDC. Very fantastic man. Very great strategist. But politics are grown from. Papa Way is one of the few people in Ghana's politics are umunim from. Or tell us how it's made in Kunuma. Now let's come back home and no more make call a Hussein Ibrahim Ho. Now you share the IE MPP in Seminole Hall. They also they buy Fakao. Senior, yeah, my first 15 days. Oh, yeah, 2020. Okay. Namunya enough time. Yeah, okay.
Number one, IE phone. So when we be free, IE. Yeah, my major men somewhere ye. Mekai, ya about 2024. This is for you. So, okay. I for a catch a gun for you. I said, yeah, the NDC elections. A MPP for never winning. In the pose, we na ni favor MPP go on. That time, no, not dollar at the 15 cities. It's still much as MPP better ever win elections. No, that time, now inflation. About 20%, not about 20. But that one can say MPP better ever win. Your debt to GDP, then the number over bear a cocoa do bear 104 po. So that time you no more yes MPP better ever win. So that time ena DDEP MPP for the buyer. I for catch Ghana for you say MPP better win elections no. In fact, economy ni say yama Fitch ni Moody's ni S&P. Every economy ni say junk status. Just a baller economy. So time and IE for no more say there be upon say young status ni a baller economy no. Chinchina MPP be the win elections no. And near man na koso my munyi na chere say Ghana for kwa hunchire mu. Ya maame nom, ya papa nom, o ma homigye mu sika o ma pato aban de nsa ebo mu sei etam sika no. So time na IE for say MPP be dem ebe win elections no. Okay. Ye mo school nya duani ndi a obo say SHS ni be so camera no di president atem. So atem na IE for ebo eye MPP for abaso. Ena Ghana for hu ni nyina onom do tu aba no e de ma NDC. Ntimi do moto aba we na say bia IE for say ba chechire mu de enti a na omo ka say MPP be win elections no 2024. Upon eniema na ekoso ananye ni nyina no. Ne Ira John Dramani Mahama Gonja ni chikunkro free mununku mu beji oman ifri omumpo atere na omunko asumu bebi ode oman ni eko hwe ne dollar no se so ate o eso ate aba 10 ene yeya ayi no wa be ka kire se dollar ate aba 10 enti ene meko yi enda broboto na meka no yeya ayi so wa be ka kire se broboto bo ayden aba fom yanka se de ne de hu enne ukodwom na ukwa koton niema ukodu hono ma uyiya ayi no beka chose atete niema bi so entimi de ayi ni de me no enye omo de niam de Ghana fo niema Ghana fo na nkasa ayi de ehu a omo ka wansem enne nyina ye ka wansem entimi de meka ni say ayi fo de abado ayi fo no kra no onso omo de nim so mo MPP fo yeah. And I was a MPP ni so mu hu de omo nya omo some credibility no etimi yi kakra nti omo 58 omo 50 say 58% and say Ghana economy ni ye de kakra ye de nye omo ni eti omo Ghana for na nkasa hu petrol ni niam ya tete so amenua me boss kabore betra hanim say akokan ni nyina ye hu enya yi for na kache ntuma ye ura kabore asema be kan no ayi for na kache ura kabore say de koso ni ana ono ankasa de nani hu de koso o man ni mu otie ye maame ni papa ni nuanom de omo ka eno aba betra no aka ni nyina no ntimi ayi for de ne de sisi ahia sisi pa say ye mompa ye ema banwe in fact na minua kabore odane ye malam alaji in fact Kotu Quran
give an inspirational speech. All cast one person came to mind. MLK.
That is a touching.
But also a freedom fighter.
Yes. Because a near my ekoswa MPP for your madu so mudo mu hu sa ban we ye hwe kura no. Esa hye Ghana for bufuo. Enne ade MPP for ye nyina se ne ye ka se se to aba ye de eru akofo ye de MPP for candidates no mo nipa 5 ni nyina no ye de mo to ballot including Bawumia ne ye de eru Mahama nko ato so kura na MPP eso beti ababe 8% omunya 10% mpo enne mu de omo na kɔ ahunyeya we mu na aban papa ba no oyi oman na free mu a mu se nya no na mu take government no ye de yen ka se yen pe constructive criticism and ye hia and the mukra ye crampo a yete hanum sei no wo hwa me nua kaboro o kasa no aso o ka o apili eni me bu wanya me tie se na mo ka
na se me am government ba me
tisa wo ka wa government e to tie ansem a wo ka ni nyina no wo bo wa ba ya chi so onye bibi nya de ma oman no
yes
enti weni niema ye hia na party a eno no in fact agu awie MPP party no me tena ha kanenne so ye babunu na onum so MPP party no mu a
Johnny free
mu na be Johnny NDC
but do crap na kan
no family me example hwemi mfie amadi na hwa akonya NDC di amame a me de tikasa fidie so a me kasa NDC ntete yesi ye ba ye ntwantro obehu MPP ni babunu o say NDC for ye rakabor ma recruit eye mabunu ye rabas no di ma recruit mabunu aba communication ni mu enti yeso ye nya bi no enkrono mo do meba ni nyina akran kwotran se bi mpreduasa enkontompo entro
bisa hu say people like Dr. Mwakohin people like Dr. Sami Jemfi people like lawyer Abbas Nuruddin and I think so Paul lawyer yes. Edmond Combat.
Yes, you're right.
People like Bost CEO Eric Ejay.
NPA. You're right.
Are you saying say if these guys were in MPP?
Hey,
Anka.
There be MPP. Cannot first say some intellectuals. Me so no power he. Me so na de ba ku bia na me 30 pa MPP ni be na. Yes, some na intellectuals, some na go school nim day.
Yeah, they watch me something.
Dabi. Me nyini no. Ene ma hu se sa ansem na no mo ka na ahuru rather sem. No kure biara nimu and the shemabu no ma ba na hwe de omo sekasa
and kwasem say NDC for intellectuals but they don't blow their
yen kasa yes say friends ahwene pa nya den enkasa ankure hunu ene ye dede enne NDC for ma yehu se hwe nke betena ha isen kero Mahama bo no homoden o ye ne mantike ba ye nanka ahon friends arrogant na ye kasa na ye ma ya betuso ni ye kasa basabasa ye kasa but hwe ya ba ye no o hwe me boss Kabori e we say kasa ahombrase mu ahombrase na de tete ye no enti me MPP party no de bia meka e wo so mo ba e be su ade free NDC for ho and the nipa 5 no mo kono enti obetimi atena ha ka chem say nipa 5 mo ko nyina wan pana Ghana da na koma so betimi abo man Ghana
wan betimi de Ghana
shebe wan betimi de Ghana shenensa Shalaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Shalaji Bawumia. Alaji Bawumia yesi akoko for ba se brana be Ghana economy ni yi. O yiri sa we economic wicked. Oti dem o se economy nyuma beto no. Debt exchange program o bonyum enu nko na de odi ni mu o yiri asemo. The Wonder Fund
Alaji Bawumia obonyum o dem o.
Acapella pa. No refuse na so na economic risk do Ghana.
Ba minim so do de
ye. Now we risk.
Wow. And you to nyum Nigeria.
Yes. And you know economic you wo Ghana ha nim.
Alaji Bawumia say musician.
O your economy who musician.
Fantastic.
Ye wo ha ye ka kire say won na ko Zimbabwe akwa Zimbabwe economy ye say o TB o. You wa ko for do say o hwe MPP mu nyina no nko ani obi a o woni ndie wo economy hu ntia ko fa no mbra.
The one na go say Paulo.
Oh.
Zimbabwe de so for say economy.
Uko Zimbabwe ba ko Zimbabwe uko top pano agi so say ko gwi baru na ko top pano ba ko
1002%.
What you say enti eniema na ekoso economy no enne Alaji Bawumia eja oman no na economy ni eda sen enti na Alaji Bawumia ba de no wa beka say dollar na ye be 50 de aba 10 no sa de be ba sen o sa de be ko 51 na de no beka
onyanya nko beka na mu oka ni nyina na
de no wo sa beka biu so ho emi ma ya tutu na Alaji Bawumia ba de no ba beka on come enti and now I want to hear the bank kakra enti mi Alaji Bawumia de in fact and also a politician bia ma hu say no e ban se bi mpedu asa no kre one no kre to nkwanta o mapai Alaji Bomia. In fact, me medically ana mitaka say your condition friend mythomania and acidologia fantastica. Obi a chronic liar. Mythomania and acidologia fantastica. So sha Alaji Bomia and then no na catch say Cape Coast for omo ya habodi amom no. We are building. One can say we are building not just na cause for Cape Coast. You rock for the catch so no one can be so be CBB sa de amaye. Oh. Okay say okay or say Saudi ba be university bi on northern region. E wa hin 41 SHS na wa hin Zongo community schools no beska. Just Alaji Bami an kasa no.
Was sip Boadu dam na vie.
Yes,
is one of the biggest
credibility deficit. Into ono de ye say ono de yi na asem film. Hwe Yura Canada compare Japan. Una before enya beef. I shall for saying period.
On a benfo beef.
Oh.
Japan na benfo beef.
Japan on a benfo nya beef. I shall for no money beef. I hear for even journalists for no money beef. E dia na Canada ko ko ye. So for ba could be your friend Boadu ko bi o say dey. Maintain the kakra bi. So for Boadu ko bi. Papa we ye wa Canada ko ko Japan de ne be 2 ne 2. E huru no. Oh. Me wa Canada Japan uni ani out mu say we na ye papa we na ye papa. Twabra ni du ananka ebehu. Nyankopon ko ani obebetuma bu atan. Canada kumpro kwa Japan do si da bi asofofo no left right center. Twedwumo didi yomo. Timi di oba se bi mpeduasa. Oba Pioto edidi na tem. E kaseti ampenifo didi Mahama asem edidi na tem basa. Hwensem okeka fe Mahama ho. So you stop. Say me kakra na me ra ho. Na obi a onu no wo mouth diarrhea we
obi o timika so no an MPP for
ejimi for na ajimi for no
I don't know why belong to that stupid
yo na 30 nipa mako onya 37% an accident last year you know
31st abadodo akene the Japan benya no determine how many stupid people are
yes aba kene kumpre kwa Japan benya 31st no ene me hu say MPP
campaign
yes ajimi for do mu because on one say MPP party na nkasa no omu ya ajimi for eba ni nyansa omu ni nyansa otuma ne dia na ojitum say we ajimi for enti kene ja kumpre kwa Japan hwe obi a why a member of parliament asin central na o ba be ye president seat ana oteso want me and retain seat na more party seat no jade ama NDC ni me NDC ni do NDC ye adwuma ho want me and retain seat na more party na party seat na be di eye NDC nsem na just say wo parochial interest o mu o yo bia wonwene party ni ho o dwene nko selfish interest na say meeting so on na mo so ba coast fence en kokko ne sane mo be ye factory so be ye why na the coastal oko a port ke Japan the coastal I some honum enkoko force ni ma wo na wo de ba mamu hanim say why and that be president ntino wada no hu yiro akofo ado in the starting a bible and ye share sofofo na me say sofofo no mu share ke Japan no die mesremo mun kai de odi aye mu nu nuanu mo mun kai na ye MPP ni na wutie mi do party no mo koni nyina no se bi mpedu ase yesi kuro a broni nim no e na se bi mpedu ase mo jeje eye ofin so MPP party no obie ni wono ma alipa mo ko 5 ni nyina no obie ni wono ma
ebe ne yosere
obie ni wono ma all credibility
na so mo so broni
enipa na ko ye kakra oye ase bi mpedu ase obetimi aboa party ni kakra yewra kobna Japan oni eye yewra dutwum bande hwe de omo di omo nso so misi mitie yewra kobna Japan ewo UTV na me kramera ho o se de omo ye na so mu yi asantifo na firi mu omo kase ti asantifo na adutwum na msi anan
baby adunu no
UTV ela msi party pa MPP yeah party ela msi MPP party we won se we tribalism and answer dey friend ethnocentrism we free party no ma party no entimi enyina ne nanso bio party ni nye na leadership hwesoro ho wo de hwesoro ho leadership no
is it omo party chairman
abobe profile he
is it say omo party chairman and movie
oh abobe profile party na nkasa ti no asaya wie
niti wa say papa na resign
party ni ti na asaya wie
e ba ko say wa resign
what I say
omo ni chairman
enti de ba de pa hwe chairman buga chairman buga no nam no kasa ferrous metals non ferrous metals mo ko elections mo ko na mo ko tena simpenifo mo toto adwen se da be de nkunudie beba na party no party first no we nam na ferrous metals non ferrous metal we so nam no bi nya be ma che obi
ni azoka che ni bi kakra wati wa no
in fact before man and God me MPP mu se be a party na kwa kodu no minim se de akwa kwa ye Canada Japan ena ba omia omo so na kwa kogina me ti we me opinion se nka me MPP ni a na nka me kwa kwato aba between Canada Japan any baumia me to aba na baumia
adenti
uni bi entra me to aba na baumia na say free be collective responsibility politics mu e very very important se udidi agro kakra bi a e bo party udi ehwe do ye nyanti ye bi say internally no baumia fa o how bebre mu so okra tv ye say cabinet okokra okankra na yentie no otimi kan na kanofrata asore obeka ndio na do to us ye fa kanofrata
I'm to at a point na yiri bufu ipa ma Jubilee House
yes
kaka se no munye ni kunu
dia mu ni ye no kunu
yes na ninja
eti hwe we nyina achi alaji baumia kana no tumu wamba bonti ambe kasa se dia munye ni eno kana no tumu eno munye oji tumu se omunye na na ayeden aye Levi ye wo videos ni bi kra alaji baumia se onu no hu se e wo se taxi aboboro afo mo mu ni bi Levi hu ye mebo
but he didn't stand his ground
yes and I mean alaji baumia credibility na make so ni say time na ko credibility yes yes
because we are chairman of economic management na ya pass ya unti menka so nka
yes no according to MP me make MP before
the cabinet meeting
Levi birthday party
oh yeah they go try me make
of an age go kwedi na ba
make internally fanisen ke Canada kumpre ko Japan fanisen ke Canada kumpre ko Japan ena sa niema we e ko so e wo cabinet party no ko be bi obegina bia no left right center obema showdown ena me ko cabinet ena say ena me ko ena me say okasa bebre Kennedy kasa bebre na me ka kire mabu no mudi na chinu so omu susu ema oma no kasa omu oma no kasa mbra form party no de ko enyi
na party egu no
wo so dabi omunye careful no o say me de me ya say ye hia opposition bia at least omu strong enough well, okay, for now,
I say UP plus crowd.
For now, UP plus. For now, we system no UP plus.
Yeah.
E we ni mu change NPP.
And more credibility.
More credibility from communicators.
More credibility.
Good material. UP plus far better than NPP. Enti me NPP no die. Me hu say e was a party no. I don't know. E was say esa to abakwa ne dom ko relegation. Wo de hwe panyini bi te say pepenyini bi te say Joseph Mponkodua okasa ye na party ni wi aso no mu di na tem
ne kasa mu hasawa
na wi aso no mu di na tem yewra Johnson Asedu Nketia
David
yewra Fifi Kwete
David
obetima bi ono aka asem de tia no ono nso ho ka asem a obeka asem e be boa party no na nima we nyina MP motima hwa ma party akoto de chimu ye de yeti abubwa no yetwe bonto ye hwe de mo ye ni nyina so no me matofun ba ko bi ato ho no fon no so kra ye ma Kennedy kwa videos na guso Kennedy kwa videos se Kennedy MPP phone nim na mo de Kennedy ba na se me de eno se me pia me du bantuma na me de shem na bo motherfucker nsem okeka nyina
na nka me bo first ni you are stupid. I don't know where I belong to that stupid
yeah, that stupid party. Obi a say ono da sori a enima mienu pe. Sika na ntokwa. So okay, I want that video adom okotra mo sister station. No cast ansem no. Obi o da sori sika na ntokwa. O be ko mani pana kwa president. E yende ka Donald Trump kan de ka Ghana de minim say Ghana de kebe bandi ye. Kebe nka bra ka ye wuro ku de ta black kwa. Aye e foreign affairs wo nyina no. Nka Kennedy
for 2 minutes end man wala.
Kennedy akumpre ko Japan ebe ye president of Ghana enka sa diplomatic ayi na ye roku de to aye ni nyina no nko be se ni nyina enka ntokwa na besi nti me de me ka che mo kwa kotuma aba na mo hu de mbeka merakasa bo agin so no minim bebi ono so nam o hwe de se ne kasa ya so kasa bebiri wakɔ conference bi say aban no unhu niam ekoso unhu niam ekoso enso once no ka kire say dollar be ko be 25 cedis no and the dollar no the 25 cedis there be enti MPP party ni die they met me aka afa ho ni say abato no mokɔ akoto no ɔmo mani nna hɔ ebi mo ayo mo say ɔmo yɛ innocent ira akofo ado ba ɔm polish ne saa ne de ma Ghana fo be ekɔ awie no so nim de kosi ye se mi pedu asasa ɔkyekyere momone e polybag mu kura na eden ya obeden obete ne pampan kakra nti mesrɛ ɔmo nhwɛ mu na ɔmo yi obi a eja ebi a 2040 something na 2050 something e kono obetuma ba na obeboa party no na sisi am prempren die Juma this year it will be difficult for MPP to come to power.
Very well. Hussein Ibrahim, thank you. My main call, Minia Kaboriso. You know,
Nana, Asante say, Okonfo wa besi na wori kro. Why ne koka? Koka limu ohunu ka. No mso Okonfo wa besi no ko. Why ne koka so Okonfo se ko. Okonfo na nanumu ye hinta osumu ase no. Onu ohunu no aka. Onu odika ohunu hinta sem no. Na obese Asante kazi obi abese wa obeka kire no okwa
ka kire osinipi
why biem na ba beka
finito
nti wone ho ai koka abra Okonfo abese na woko
ne kura na se
wo wura Musa dankwa na ne kurom hade die hinta wonu okonhunu beka kire me bo akase bo
o no kura
Amanoni institution kese de se Fitch Moody's ene de keka ho S&P wonu na ehunu de ehinta nim de kwan so abefo kwan so scientific research omo de be kire na afra se yankodi bronyawu ena wo wura Musa dankwa be ka kire yen se o ma bunu nyina wo ha mabupe aduasia nso 67%. Ghanaians believe this country is headed in the right direction. Nyagwadi ebronya ba na yewe January mu he say 62 days de be so am enya January pay e de hwehwa ye ho na ayi a enu ade be furu anu mo ba bia ye no me won ko ba on wadi ba wade armchair researchers a think ka wale asem
amunko wale wa
what in kind unko wale na ka wale asem and now when be catch the majority what is the percentage enti aye mu ko
I'm sure they'll have those
penifo adi kan be se yakọ enti mu kan wonu ntum
Ghana kra nim deda
nim deda wofa enti me ma na bread twumu amrosa na okodwam koto gari olonka 30 Ghana cedis 40 Ghana cedis na okodura ma me krobodwam ye shebi man na 9 cedi no wono je se ayiye abeka tire ne se ene me koye ana no ofro lorry fa sa asentiade no yate so wo haba bu pay dunum 15% reduction wono no je se ayiye fo be ye president to ka tire ne se report to be aba se di pa do anim se ne makoye na the Ghana for so to ye na ya antia ntade che ye hunu fom etisa kasa no aba no a obi ati da sabrewa no ama no kuro aso ndie atwam. The Ghanaian voter is more discerning than any political party, political actor or actors or their assigns will ever think. The emergence of social media has given the Ghanaian family a very sophisticated tool. Odin say Ghana no that say 1980 Ghana no o dada who say
Ghana kwenani.
Ghana ni ote habrewa ote miame kura se subu papa kura se ukwodu wo chire onyema Donald Trump ya obeka se what Ohio. That's what you subu. That is the power of social media. So never take the Ghanaian populace for granted, especially in this era of technological advancement. eti ayefo nya kane nye dey yenya ti sans ye de yenimba bia e free ba yenimba bia ya beduru ana ye bom pa yenimba bia pese ye
that's ekoye obi to say global info analytics ya jitu
ene ya global info analytics be ka kire me say
yes
ye koda na du no nsia na mframa jampantrudu bi va fa
no su be jedi
na otu e mi meda no nan ne fa
na benefsin be kan
na no fa ben be kan that's ya no go divi was it cracking what you know so for when you
benefsin na emre
o ba say o kan sia ba go kura amfa ho o kan sia o say akom sa na tuntwa ho
that's right
nti mo fa de sa na tie but you see we will not waste time there asante say e say apintin any apanta e say atweni akese ni nkuma de onim kese no bon atoda ma yentin kuma atweni nkuma no nka
okay
when you have a central government that performs so well you are tempted to forget about a jubapa and Kufubi and form.
So today, for instance, you showcase Yemame Elizabeth Ofusu.
Fantastic! By all standards.
The lady is doing so well, but we realize Cersei and Sheldon through much light on
fantastic.
And that is what we'll be doing henceforth.
Masa.
And 1 year you will be a PA.
Na no to me say me kura de me be ye you kura ma woni team ni nyina the camera ni ade aba secure from place.
Very well.
Na onumonyamfo Hajia na Sira Afra.
Oh yeah, Juma.
Maame no a udu secure from place one friend nkoso hima ba tampa no. One be hwe niema oyo.
We'll be glad to come.
Masa. 1 year in office. She's just on the verge of commissioning a 6-unit classroom block, teachers bungalow, and auxiliary facilities. 1 year in office, she has been able through the drip machines. No one can say for nipa machine. Nankasa no otuya omuka 5,000 a month. Omo mu bucket no tipper no otuya omuka 30 from her own pocket. Auto fuel 20,000 fuel every 3 days. Reshaping about 60 to 80 kilometers of road in the area. But be not doing into me flimba. And then in Alba.
Okay.
But no too. In the area of women empowerment, Kika Mabo, the 1 year Sakasi crowd when you have 2,000 Ghana cities or the question
is heavy. I mean 2,000 years can get to us.
What I say? And Maba 1 year dear, 1 more moon san Juma. Aside a buy apprentice program, no one can say in her own small way about 150 young girls. Or do be at to Fedo and you say, or throw in the work of some madam or so. Or do come madam work with 3 sir. While some mouse, so we are hairdresser, while Mount Dry near dear, or because you we are there, bra, we tell our more machine dear. In the area of agriculture input or the be a man and animal info or the be mama or the be babunuko. She's the only member of parliament meeting her Manchester Walanti Green Initiative. If or drink climate change in the homes and landscape restoration. Dear would come. A face so one where any ma move your comb when you man for near dear when you move through. None other Brunya, they had your Brunya. I don't see me per se, and maybe bar, yes, form. Oh, no, make us yes, said you Mahama, yes, Tatiano, your mom petty, but petty. Take
note of what Kabore yes, for me, yes, video, yes, Yamagana for ministers, MPs of Mahama. Because CEOs may be Juma, but because that be a friend to you. To encourage
for them to do more.
That's right.
And then we call them our friend. Lawyer Edmond Combat. What? Yes, say, Obia knew auto is a bush for. I'm a partner the only bush for a shina. The toss a shina. Member no more piaf. Member na Juma. Member no more any yo. Masa. Tama no na no ni ekowa. Atire benya premrene double money at the end and no do what it's a whole city on its own.
Police is still
work is ongoing.
Totally.
And you might the to tankers outside.
The summer refining 28,500 barrels.
Can you imagine?
A day. And almost say on say echo 45,000 barrels a day. A place not yeah, you cut on the scraps.
Yeah, funua a war Edmond combat.
Senior guy in him Janson. Those times I know yes as the president will legal.
What
I tell you.
Very
you
smart.
see
Edmond combat
very smart.
fantastic.
Nane. Obia ti radio no tie na otu a. E ya brenti na no ate o. Brenti o do the more my gano. But side pakro no an obenwa. Obesanya different.
Yes.
In fact, a higher version opinion of you.
That's right.
Listen to Martin.
That's right.
This today is my first encounter with him. Sabe, enye sika na dwete.
There be.
Ne bom no, nipa no kasa.
Sika say wo sika.
Nipa. Baba, o za na buofu atwam traffic mu. Me buofu atwam na light asoko.
Wasre de mayanka wense. Wood eduji. Was it Ben Epson and Ebonowa are on the same level.
Okay. The only difference is that my uncle I'm a process.
Ben Epson the answer. I'm a process. Ebonowa the answer. 5 minutes we na.
We are doing very well. Hussein,
the time me
kabora meti hey. Between Kennedy and Japan, pani baumia de. Say koto ba metwa say no.
O metwa ma Kennedy.
Metwa say no.
Ontumo mu bia.
Aba no metwa say no. Wofa. Asante se obi adidi ko ba bia na sumbadwo no.
Yesu yeniwa.
Kennedy and Japan ya mampani a Ghana fu sumbadwo mu. And a fake doctor nso kuni passing ya de boni. Fake doctor.
Say ya de boni ne beche. Ba fake ndi okun wa.
O bo pani e boni e
Kofi ko.
O kan wati ko.
Yeah.
Ba o mi anu de ni bi no. $4 cedi. And na ha o kasa so anu asiri hene. Ne hu fifre. Ase asimo kan no kre. We ase $17 cedis. Eti de no hia 400,000 Ghana cedis. No de nya $100,000.
Ose na fe no be charge.
Saidi Pakura would have to need 1.7 million Ghana.
170,000.
So so copy 1.3 million beka home. 1.3 million yeah obi kan no is times 3 of 400,000 na here no. You see the same seed fund you need 4 times of it in Ghana currency to survive as a businessman. Na Saidi Pakura no obubu gold won na fichire kura o moka nti ukọ Kumase na businessmen a wo na GMPP yoyo gogongo ene wo ma da ne ma wo munuma gu a enye duabo enye hunhun asem enye customers na asa ya mamuo ne nhihye ye boni a akufa de ne ba omi ade be ya wonkom mo ko yi ni panu se wo mumra na baako emra meye kandini no na beje o man no na wo mani mu a efie watwe e ko ma ho sere no ba obi a wutimi tina kurom ha be ka kire se wo ya dwuma Bank of Ghana. There is money in the system. We are saying 120 billion as public debt. Now they cost 726 billion.
Oh no, can't say we should just tow the road and we get the money.
Well, see, he doesn't even believe say by asphaltic road. Let's do concrete road. But we are saying 2 kilometers of the concrete road in 8 years.
Oh, one so. Why are we no, my pen, no, my quota.
In 8 years.
Oh, how concrete.
Na can be Japan. And the matters are no preaching industrialization. Niema a better import so na amaya export na also crack ukofos. Akofos export.
I'm sorry for 1 minute you mama.
Export. Na no crack me hunu the video bu Kumase. Say like you say to what lido and we hwe good delegate phone so mo ntafre hwe. Na so mo hwe akwa we show down my say kura maland moto biafra na o de ma mo atafre. Na bra tampon Brian Champon, Deputy Minister of National Security. You couldn't protect the security of Ayawaso West Wogo. One assignment. You failed. Minister of Food and Agriculture. Agri sector was growing in the negative. You failed. One also here, Abitifi Elon Musk, who was a cartoon Prada. Mahama, Abitifi Referral Hospital did you in 8 years. I should have been in the go. You couldn't complete. Okoro United, Asasia Bay and TJ. Park Yakwaji said, Woman Farmer, Uber, yeah, Okoro Park, Ko Fokra, Ukro, Ko 4 years, free Ko, what are they? No, my God, on the way to end. One more pa. Kennedy Bamia Bakuya flag bearer. Bakuya running mate.
And I am from 5 ring in Anguso.
Omuninanguso, ya 2 abandon in a young coming in our vote to moon.
In Utah.
Now, what your young father know to what's in this?
Oh, my winnie. I mean, I can't what yaba. What the make quack me, what the make quack out of the.
No, what yaba.
Mean, you come.
A son, Santa Kitty was it.
I seem to do.